of the town. I'm Justin Riley, and I hope you stay with us because we have a terrific show for you today. We'll be checking in with our good friend Eric Hewitt from the Medicine Shop of Monona. Plus, if you have a pet that needs to go to the vet and you don't have the time because your work schedule doesn't allow it, you'll want to stay tuned because Capital City Vet Clinic will tell you why they're a good place to go and why it's convenient for you. And if you are in need of a massage or an adjustment or anything like that, you'll want to stay tuned for Main Street Chiropractic. But first, my first guest is Chris Tank Bohr from Laser Quest in Rockford, Illinois. Chris, welcome to our program.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thanks for making the ride up here. So talk to us a little bit about how long you've been in business and exactly what it is you guys do.
Well, Laser Quest, we're live action laser tag at its best. The company's been in business since 1992. We've been in our location in Rockford since 1996.
Wow, okay. And so we had talked a little bit before the interview started about how you're a multi-level laser tag, and that literally means that you've got different levels, that like different floors that people can go.
We have 3 separate 2-level plane areas,
Okay.
Which actually have metal grates and whatnot, so you can, fire the laser up, up or down, or basically anywhere you see a light, you're able to do it.
So you can see people below you.
Oh, yes.
That's very cool.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool. So, I guess I'd want to know, can anybody play this, or are there any age restrictions or anything?
Well, we say 5 to 85.
Okay.
So everybody's a big kid at Laser Quest, and we've had people, in that age range who played.
What's the oldest that you've had?
I was a gentleman, actually, it was his 80th birthday.
No kidding.
And he had a great time.
That's awesome. That's good to hear. And talk to us a little bit about what the actual game experience is like.
The actual game experience, where it's your heart will pound. It's like, you don't play the game, you're in it.
Yes.
And so, in our arena, we have black lights and we have fluorescent paint, and so it's very, very pronounced. You can see the paint, and we have a simulated fog that we use.
Sure.
And you're actually able to see the particle beam actually as it fires.
Right.
So it's like you can watch the beam and you see the light and see right where you're tagging somebody.
Yeah, and see right where it's going. That's very cool. That's very cool. And that's almost that can be good for the person who's being aimed at as well, because they can see where that beam is coming from too, so.
Exactly. And anywhere you see a light, we've got a pack with 7 different sets of flashing lights on it. So on the shoulders, on the front, and the back, and then the laser itself.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of literally a moving target.
A moving target, that's right. And you get unlimited tags. You can tag someone or be tagged an unlimited amount of times. And we've got a computer that keeps track of everything for you.
Sure. So obviously there's different packages that you offer for this experience. Talk to us about what's available.
We have a lot of different packages available. A lot of people think of us as a kids game, but we do corporate groups, we'll do sports teams. I've had the Rockford Ice Hogs come in and play before. We'll do day camps, youth groups, birthday parties. We're not just for kids. And like I said before, everybody is a big kid at Laser Quest.
Yeah. And do you draw from a pretty big area? I mean, is it localized to Rockford? I mean, do you get people from all around?
I've had groups from Wisconsin Rapids come down. I've had them as far as Clinton, Iowa. We have a group that comes up from Springfield, Illinois. So we've got a very large base.
That's very cool. Very cool. And you guys have been in decades or you've been in business for 2 decades now, you had mentioned, and your tagline is that you're selling fun. You sell fun.
We sell fun.
You sell fun. And I understand that Laser Quest has recently started a new venture called Key Quest. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, there's a new craze, that's been taking over North America, and they're called escape rooms. And what they are, it's very similar to the game of Myst that you would play on your iPad, as you had mentioned, or on the computer, where you're in a room and you're getting different clues, and the clues will provide you the means to be able to get out of the room.
Right.
And what we're doing with Laser Quest now is we can actually set them up in our party rooms, and within 45 minutes, we like groups of 6 to be able to do it. And there's various clues that they're able to get, and they're able to open up a series of locks, and then it progresses till they get to the point where they get the key to actually leave the room.
That's very cool. And you said about 45 minutes is what...
45 minutes is what we like, but we'll give them 60 minutes to do it. But if they don't do it in 45, then they haven't succeeded.
Sure. Okay. Got it.
Our first segment in that is called Vacation Vandals, and we're just now featuring that in Rockford.
Very cool. Well, I got to make the trip down there to check it out. This sounds like a really
I
cool
would love
thing.
to have you.
Yeah. Well, Chris Tank Bohr from Laser Quest in Rockford, thank you so much for joining us today.
All right. Thank you very much for having me.
Don't go away. We have Capital City Vet coming up right here on Talk of the Town. Stay with us.